Welcome back, everybody, yet to another video. I'm back in the studio and trying to figure out how I'm gonna do things around here. We talked with the other Timo yesterday about renovating places and the studio, and he's renovating his studio, so we got that in common right now, and got some great ideas. Now I just have to scrap up the money from somewhere. But yeah, let's put in the intro. The new intro. How'd you like the intro? Actually, I put a little less effort than I should have put effort in there, but what you gonna do? I liked it, so it's pretty nice. Okay, welcome back to the jealousy videos. Last time, not the video before, but the video before that, I tackled a subject where I'm jealous about other content creators and how they're doing their stuff, and how I feel inadequate of doing these things, how I just feel that I'm not enough in the world of content creation. Lars put a comment on my video that I should do a documentary about it, that how it's making me feel and how I'm getting better from it, but there's really not any documenting about it because it's just a feeling that comes once in a while, sometimes worse, sometimes lighter, and you just get over it at some point. You have to do some reflecting when it comes harder, but it goes over. And that's what I'm here to talk about today. How to get over your jealousy. Different steps that I do. I've tried to think them out and write them down. Hopefully this helps somebody in the world of content creation, photography, anything. If you're jealous of somebody, hopefully this gets you over it. Like I said in my last video, I talked about jealousy and how it shows up in me. So if you haven't seen it, it's a great ground for this video. So go and check it out before that. And even though I'm a healthcare professional, I'm not a therapist or a psychiatrist, or I don't work in psychiatric care, I work in acute care. So take my words in consideration. If you're feeling bad, if you're feeling that you need more help than just a YouTube video, then you should always seek out help more and be open to other people giving you help and be open about seeking help. With that said, let's get started. So sometimes in the morning when I wake up, I feel like I'm in a slump, in a pit, what that just fills up with water, and that water is that jealousy. It starts filling up one day and it doesn't fill up that much, but it starts filling up more and more every day. And the first thing you got to do is get out of that pit. And you got to figure out what are those things that you can build a ladder from to get out of that pit before it fills up and breaks you and you quit. So jealousy might come from different things. In my experience, it's usually that you think that somebody's got it better than you. Like Timo commented, and he said in one of his videos that everybody's a different kind of mess. So that's where you start. You start to think that nobody's the same, everybody's different, you got your own problems, they got theirs. Even though they create content, it's not always what it seems. So even though they highlight the best parts, that's what people want to see to make them feel better. But as a content creator, when you see somebody making it better than you, it doesn't make you feel better, because you're not just a follower, you're not just a viewer, you're a content creator, like him, like her, like the other dude. But yeah, first off, you gotta start thinking that you're not the only one in that pit. Even though you don't see anybody else there, there's a lot of people there. And the second thing is that people usually are really modest. They don't like telling people what they're good at, what they're perfect at, what their skills are, and they usually, at least in Finland, somebody might give them a compliment and the first reaction is, nah, not me, no, I'm not that good, no, I'm not. It's okay to tell people that, yeah, that's me. And it might sound and feel at first that you're self-centered and you're a dick or a douche, but it's not. It's actually keeping care of yourself too. Don't think what others think. Just tell them that, okay, this is what I'm good at, and thank you for the compliment. It's the same as somebody compliments his dress, and usually the woman is, nah, this is not even the best dress in my closet. And I'm usually surprised when somebody just smiles and says, thank you. It happens so rarely. At least Suvi says thank you a lot. That's perfect. That's what I like about her, is that every time I give her a compliment, she thanks for it and she's happy for it, that I noticed something. Usually people aren't like that. But yeah, back to the point that you should be more self-centered. One of the reasons for jealousy is that you noticed other people more than yourself. And I'm not saying that you have to become a dick or a douche. You have to think about it in moderation, that you just give out the best of yourself, but still being a little bit modest. But don't be too modest. Don't downgrade yourself. And sometimes I even, not literally. I have the saying that I look into the mirror. I look at myself from the mirror. Actually, I don't look at myself in the mirror. I think it's stupid to just stand there and smile at yourself. I've heard actually once some life coach telling me that you just gotta stand in front of the mirror and smile, and you start laughing at yourself. Nope, I just smiled there and just look at myself, and it was like, what the fuck am I doing? That doesn't work. For some people it might, but if it doesn't work for you, I'm talking about reflecting. You gotta reflect. First out, if you're jealous of somebody or a group of people, you've probably already reflected on those things that you're doing, what you think you're doing wrong, what you should change, what things you should change. Okay, there's nothing wrong with that, but you gotta reflect on the good things too. Like I said, you gotta tell people, if somebody compliments you, you gotta just say thank you, just say, yeah, that's me, I'm good. You gotta also reflect on the good things. Personally, think about that. What are the good things you've done? What are your best pictures? How do your pictures show you? And what's different from those people? A lot of people after that realize that my pictures are different and they're part of me, and I've given something about it or to the pictures, so they start realizing that I'm jealous for nothing. These pictures are awesome, these videos are awesome, these are me, these videos are me, this video is me. I'm giving a part of me to this video, even though somebody might have done it differently, somebody might have shown it differently, done a more kind of vloggy of it or documentary of it, but this is just my style at the moment. I like sitting down and talking to the camera and thinking that you guys are down there and just you're listening, you're looking at me, you're figuring out these things too. And for me, the biggest part is the third thing. I admire those people so much that I start thinking that I want to be them. I want to add content just like they do. I want to do stuff just like they do. I need that stuff that they have. I need everything they have to do that content, and I start to get jealous from it because I don't have that equipment. I don't have that charisma or anything like that they have. So I started to get a little bit jealous. And then we go back to part 2. You gotta reflect. You gotta start thinking that what is you? When you're starting to admire somebody so much that you want to be them, that means that you're starting to lose yourself. So you gotta kind of like go back, look at the things you've done, hold on to them, and grab a hold of the thing that is you, just to keep yourself intact. Okay, that's a really dramatic way of saying these things, but well, you know what I mean. You just gotta go back, just look back what you've done, what good you've done, what kind of pictures you've taken, what kind of videos you've done. You don't have to be like that other dude. You're just good as the way you are. Then the fourth thing, take a break. You don't have to quit. You can always take a break. Those people who are loyal to you, those people who like your content, they're never gonna leave. They're waiting for more content from you. And that said, those first 100 to 500 followers, they're the most important followers you're gonna get, because they're gonna always stick with you. They're probably the guys you've actually communicated with the most. They're actually the guys you're probably communicating still. I'm not saying you gotta take them for granted. They're still there. They're people you know. You don't probably know them personally, but they're still people you know. Some of them might be even your friends. So you gotta just trust them. But yeah, taking a break is something that I highly suggest. If you're feeling that everything is overwhelming, you think that you're putting up so much work without any kind of payback, just take a break for a while. These things take time. And some people do more effort than others. Like me, I usually like to just post a picture. I like to comment on some people's pictures and share some people's pictures. It feels like sometimes it's a 24-hour work. So you gotta sometimes start, you just gotta start take a break. Just take a break. I don't know even what I'm talking about. If you're feeling overwhelmed, just take a break. I know it's hard work. I know it's a lot that you have to do. Comment, share, find new followers, comment them, share their posts, interact with new people. I know it's a lot. If you're a content creator and you're striving to be the best, you're striving to be one of the best, it's a lot of work nowadays. It's not just that you post a banger and shlam, you get like a million likes and 20,000 follows. It isn't that easy. Something actually popped into my mind just now, and one thing is that jealousy comes in different forms. You might be just jealous that somebody has more than you, but you might be jealous at somebody because you told somebody out loud that you have an idea and that person stole your idea. It's okay to be jealous. It's just human. They just took that idea and made something out of it and made them their idea. So of course it pisses off and it makes you jealous of them because they're getting something out of it that you could have. So in the end, you just gotta figure out who's the greater friend. Who is your friend? Is that dude your friend? If he is, he wouldn't be mine anymore. So just try to make boundaries. There's a lot of things I could talk about this subject. And these are the main sequences and things that I do when I realize that I'm starting to be jealous of people around me doing stuff that I can't do. Those days are rare, and I'm happy for it that they rarely come. But when they do, that's the process I do for 1 or 2 days, and it's over. Then I live my life again. Normally, I just create content like everybody else. So that's why it's a little bit hard to maybe document it, but here I am talking about it. Hopefully this helps you. Hopefully this helps you figure out how to get rid of your jealousy around the world of content creation, or if you're having other jealousy problems, hopefully this gives you some kind of direction on where to go and what to do. So that said, I'm just gonna stop it here without flipping my cap and telling you what to do next. You can decide for yourself. I'll see you on the next one.